Welcome to part 2 of my Chlorine Generator control unit series. In the last episode, I showed the operation of the priority controller operating relays. In this one here, I'm just going to develop the traces for the PCB. So this is done on my draw program. So I'll just flip through the images and that'll give you an idea of what's going on. So I'm starting with a representation of the circuit board that I'm going to build. The size of the board is going to be kind of small, and it's going to have 4 mounting points. That's approximately the size I'm going to drill out the holes. Now this could vary if someone had different size screws and whatever they wanted. There's a big square on the back that gives them a large area to work in. So I designed the traces, and when I designed the traces, it gave me how to put all the holes in. So this is a representation of all the holes where all the components go. And I have a label where all the devices are going to go. And you can see that I have input filtering capacitor, output filtering capacitor. These two resistors help build the voltage level to 5 volts. These are basically from the last video where I showed the 2 transistors and the resistors, the diodes that actually shut the other ones off. And of course this is just the inputs and the outputs. So let's go ahead and take a look at the traces. So these are all the traces, and it's in the image that I'm going to print with. So I really don't really need to have anything other than this image in black. When I put that on the board on the copper side, of course we'll be able to read the black in the positive direction. So this is what it look like from the bottom of the board. But we're going to look from the top, and this is pretty much it. It's going to go through a phase of where I'm going to have to print this on a laser printer and then make the board. To finish this video, I'm going to show it with the components. So let's go ahead and put all the components on it. So you can see the capacitors, the resistors, the transistors. These are the sockets. And it's going to be fed over to other directions. This is going to actually run to the relay board. We'll have 12 volts coming in, and this will actually go to the next videos that'll show the circuit board for the rest of the control unit. So if I show the rest of the unit here, this is the relay I was showing the other day, and this will be where it connects up to the connector on that relay. I was lucky when I bought this and it was only $5.50. I think they've gone up in price a little bit, but they're not very expensive. So I'm going to go ahead and simulate that I put a 1 and a 0 on here. Let's see if I can do this right. So you can see that this is what I was doing the other day. We had 1 and 3, so that would be putting condition on that, and then of course it would flip the other way, and that's all we needed to do. So it flips one way, flips the other way, and then shuts off. So the next thing will be to build this circuit board, and we'll see how that goes. Thanks for watching.